Am I live? I think now we're live. Okay. Wow. All right then. This is the first time using this whole desktop dashboard thing, so I am only very slightly confused on this whole thing. Hello, everyone. How are you all out there tonight, even though there's nobody out there tonight yet? So, I'm just going to go ahead and keep this party train rolling right on into whenever, whatever it's supposed to be doing right now. All right. There we go. Shared it wherever the heck I can share it. I have no idea what I'm going to really be doing tonight. I hope everybody can hear me. I certainly hope so. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. This is as much a learning process as it is telling you guys whether or not somebody won pedals, which some some people did. Um just trying to figure this all out. Okay. All right. How are you all, you beautiful people out there? It is Sean Pierce Johnson here. And yes, I am a day late in announcing the winners of the Christmas pedal giveaway, the Stompbox Saturday Christmas giveaway. I just want to start out by saying thank you to all of you out there who watched the Stompbox Saturday Christmas special. It was certainly a lot of fun to make that video. I am so happy that so many of you watched. I am happy that so many of you shared. And I definitely want to say a huge sorry, phone call. Oops. Anyway, I am very happy right now to reveal to you all who won, which, if you don't remember, the rules for the giveaway were leave a comment below the video with your favorite gift that you have ever given someone. Now, I tried to stress the given portion of it because, well, quite frankly, it's possible for stuff like that to get lost uh, along the way, and there were a couple people that did not quite get that message. So, uh, unfortunately, they had to be disqualified, and I've spent the better part of the last, 24 hours, well, not the better part because there's a lot going on in life to just read through people's comments. Um, so I've read through the comments and I've picked 3 that spoke the most to me, and I felt like the people who relayed their stories for this giveaway, that it was something that really, left an impression on them. Because the point that I wanted to stress with this was that Christmas was really all about giving. It's about giving back to people, and, hopefully that spirit of giving will make you feel just as good as the people who received the gift that you gave. Before we get to the giveaway announcements, the one thing that I want to do is give you guys a little bit of an update on how things are going with the channel, and especially with Winter NAMM right around the corner. Obviously, January 23rd through the 27th in Anaheim, California. I definitely will be there doing all the crazy stuff that I normally do, including a few other things that I haven't really done before. Um, some really cool things that I want to announce, but I need to finalize a few more details first beforehand. But I will be sharing those with you on various forms of social media, whether you're following me on Instagram or Facebook. Please do. You will find out news there as well as hopefully in a video here on my channel. The other things that I wanted to share were just a couple ideas about what is going on as the year moves forward. 2019 brings with it a lot of unique changes and challenges and some growth, which I'm very happy about. But at the same time, is going to require a little bit of work. So first and foremost, the announcement of I am looking at a way to expand the idea of Stompbox Saturday. Stompbox Saturday being kind of the flagship of my channel, something that I've done for years and years and years. And I enjoy doing it, but there are so many pedals out there in the world. There are so many different effects to check out, and it ends up being this thing that sometimes I don't really get the opportunity to see and play everything that I either get in, or uh, there's just it kind of felt a little limiting after a while. In case anybody was wondering, it's cold brewed coffee and coconut LaCroix is good. Oh, oh, that's nice. Anyway, so I kind of did some brainstorming over the holiday season and decided that there's going to be a spin-off of Stompbox Saturday. Stompbox Saturday will remain. It's the constant. It's basically what got me to the dance. So I'm not going to abandon that at all. I think that's kind of like my thing, I guess I could say. So to expand it in some sort of spin off platform, we are going to have Stompbox every day. Now, the idea with that is these are going to be videos uploaded on days of the week other than Saturday, of course. And these are typically pedals that will be seeing an announcement during the week, much like you've seen, especially a lot last year. I was surprised how many times that happened over the course of the last year. We will be doing demos for a lot of these launching pedals, and I don't want to not do that. I definitely want to be able to keep doing that, and I get offers to do this kind of stuff all the time. So, in order to kind of keep that be a thing that we can keep doing, I have just decided to do a little spin-off show, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll see a lot more stuff coming in. Hopefully that means that I can get some stuff that will be sort of the featured pedals on Stompbox Saturday, and then if there's anything that I run across that is sort of cool and interesting, we'll be able to move that to Stompbox every day, and we'll be able to have more fun with more pedals as the year goes on. The second thing is the amount of videos that you're going to be seeing. Obviously, with NAMM coverage, that's a very special case because I'm just trying to get as much content for you guys as possible. With NAMM is a very big time endeavor, and I'm very thankful to have a group of people that will be helping me this year try to get as much content for you as possible here on the channel, on Facebook, or on Instagram as well. So, the idea for new content will basically involve a new schedule of uploads. Now, the idea that I have moving forward is to go to a schedule of Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So, basically, a video every other day with at least a minimum of two videos. So, the idea would be this: on Tuesday, we will have videos like Stomp Box every day, unless it's a specific day of the week that a company wants me to release a demo. So Stompbox every day could be on a Tuesday, it could be on a Wednesday, it might even be on a Monday. On Thursdays, I would like to keep doing these live streams. I think that it's something really cool for us to be able to interact. You can ask me questions, or we can kind of treat it almost like a podcast in a way, so that we can choose a topic every week and we can discuss something about it, whether or not that's related to guitar, whether that's just related to everyday life or whatever. We have the ability to interact in a fun way, and YouTube has provided that for us. So I'm very, very excited to try to move that forward, and hopefully, I'll be able to make my live stream rig a bit better than what I'm using right now. Right now, you can probably see it's just like a square kind of video. It's not really what I wanted to do, but at the end of the day, it's just I had to check. I wanted to check to make sure audio was coming through on my phone here. At the end of the day, I want to have a nice picture for you guys, nice HD quality with great quality audio. Hopefully, we'll be able to get a direct rig running in here, which I could do very simply. And maybe if you guys have some questions about playing techniques, we can address those as well. So that would be on Thursdays, which I kind of like the time period of 5 to 7 give or take. We do like an hour to an hour and a half, maybe. I'm usually the guy cooking dinner in the house, and usually we end up cooking dinner around 7 p.m. So I need to be able to fulfill my responsibility in that way. So, and then Stompbox Saturday would exist on Saturday, of course. Now, other pieces of content like Stompbox SmackDown, I want to do more of that, but they require a lot of time, a lot of effort, and very different kind of production schedule. So if we do anything, it would probably be every other week. Hopefully, I don't really know. The new year is still young, so we will see how things go moving forward. So anticipate at least 2 videos a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. At the very least, if there's no video on Tuesday, we will do a live stream on Thursdays, hopefully. And if there's ever a point where we can't get that done, we won't do it, and I'll be sure to let you all know. So that's basically the channel update. I really want to try to make this a great year, to build this community and to help you guys more, get you guys some really cool stuff to watch and enjoy. So part of that obviously is pedals. So I just want to take a little bit of time to preview some of what is coming up in the coming weeks as we lead into NAMM and as we go out of NAMM. So I got some new pedals from my friends at New X. The first one that we'll be taking a look at is, hopefully the light's not too. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. It's the Masa Moon. It's a booster compressor pedal, dual pedal. I just filmed the demo for this, and this will be episode 1 of Stompbox Saturday season 6. So I'm looking very much forward to that. Sounded great, plays great, very versatile for as simple as it looks. We have another pedal from Native Audio. This is the Running Wolf Fuzz. It's a one knob fuzz pedal, and it plugged into an orange. A fuzz pedal is going to be awesome. So that's a lot of fun, and you will be seeing that on episode 2. Now, in terms of something a little bit more complex, New X also sent along their Cerberus, however the heck you want to pronounce it, integrated effects system, and it's basically just a multi-effect pedal, but it's got MIDI in and MIDI out, and IR and cab sims. I mean, the stuff going on in this big box is pretty insane. I'm kind of at a point with it. Excuse me, kind of at a point with it where I feel like I could actually do a backline gig with this. There's a built-in tuner. The delay has tap tempo. So there's a lot of cool stuff going on in this box. So we will be seeing that in the near future. No idea when. Um, I made a mistake before the holiday last year, and I had the Jam Pedals Eureka Fuzz, and I filmed a demo of it, but unfortunately, at one point in my production process, my hard drive was full. So I had to dump a lot of data off of that. And unfortunately, I accidentally deleted the raw files for this pedal. So we're going to be shooting that again, and that'll be another portion of this upcoming season of Stompbox Saturday. Another one that we have looking forward to is this new little mini modulation pedal called the Fifth Dimension from Sonic Cake. I don't know how many of you guys are subscribers to China Guitar Skeptic, but I first heard about Sonic Cake through him. He has one of their multi effects pedals, and I think it was the video where he compared it to the Axe effects for the Dumble Tone. I didn't get to watch that in very good quality, and I didn't get to listen to that through very good speakers. So I'm going to go back and watch that sometime in the near future, and hopefully it is as awesome as he has said it was. One other thing, and I want to make a little shout out to Darren Judd for sending along a beautiful box from Earthquaker. We will be taking a look at one of the pedals that was on my Christmas wish list, which I have not been able to find. And we will be demoing the Black Ash Fuzz. which I am very excited to try. There's some very cool experimentations that we're going to get into with it and see how we want to showcase it. So, Darren, thank you so much for doing this. Hopefully, the video will be as good as you hope it will be. And we're definitely going to have some fun. As you can tell, I like fuzz pedals. All right. So, previews out of the way, news is out of the way. There might be a one little more news item that I'll reveal at the end of this. Don't know. So let's get to the giveaway winners. It's been 15 minutes already, and I've been rambling on and on and on about this stuff. So why don't we get to the giveaways? So the first pedal we're going to give away is the Walrus Audio Jupiter V2 Fuzz. I do have a demo of that on the channel, so please do check that out. It's a fantastic sort of muff style fuzz with some clipping changes and a bass contour. You could really use this on guitar and bass. It sounds phenomenal. It was one of my favorite pedals that I demoed a couple years ago. Lots of fun. Great artwork on that too. Yep, dead astronaut. Love it. Anyway, so that's going to be the first pedal that we give away. And I am going to read the comment that I like for this particular pedal. And we're not really doing this in any order. I just decided that this comment deserved this pedal. So, Mark Satterwhite, your comment: my niece moved into a new apartment and had only a small couch. I gave her a queen size bed and 2 nightstands. Mark, I have a reason for why I picked your comment for this pedal, and I will tell you why. Uh, it's very hard for young people when they're getting started and they are moving into their own place. Oftentimes, they don't have a lot of furniture. I remember many years ago when I moved into this place, I didn't really have anything furniture wise other than the stuff that currently is in my master bedroom here in my place. And that was all I had. I didn't have anything. So the fact that you have supported your niece and you have helped her at least have a nice place for her to sleep so she's not sleeping on the floor on a bunch of sleeping bags, air mattresses. That is a really great thing of you to do, and I think you definitely deserve a little something. So you, Mark Satterwhite, you have won the Jupiter V2 Fuzz, and I certainly hope that you enjoy it. I will be replying to your comment on the Stompbox Saturday Christmas special to let you know that you have won this pedal. So congratulations, Mark. Very well deserved, and thank you for supporting your niece. For I think it's important for people who are older, and I'm just saying, going off your profile photo, you look like you might be, a certain age, but I think it's great that you're supporting the young people in your family. I think older people need to support the young people because, well, time is a bitch, and we don't stay around here forever. So we got to set up the next generation to succeed. That's my personal philosophy and my personal feelings. All right, none of that. And we are on to the second pedal, which is going to be the JHS Panther Cub V2. This is a great analog delay. If you would like to check out a demo of this, I have one on my channel as well. So please do check that out. When you watch the replay, I'll put some cards so you can just click. It's a little bit darker than most analog delays, but at the same time, it's really nice, just well tuned and well thought out, tap tempo built in. What more could you want? So, who is going to win the JHS Panther Cub V2? I'm going to scroll and look for the comments. Okay, here are my saved comments. All right. Now, I'm a little biased in I guess I could say in this one. Um but this guy follows quite extensively, and he is a great viewer, he's a great subscriber and a great supporter, and I was really touched by this because it clearly meant that he recognized the hard work of someone who supported him when he was young and wanted to be able to give back. So this comment comes from the channel Albus Band. His name is Aaron. I've seen him all over this channel and on the Stompbox Saturday Instagram. My entire life, my dad worked, and given his wife and 4 kids, plus helping each with 4 years of college and vehicles at 16, simply has never been a time I could recall that he lusted after something. A few years back, he found the truck of his dreams, fully loaded and at a great deal, and needed a new vehicle given that his was dying. However, given the amount of existing debt from 16 years of helping put those 4 kids through school, his debt to income ratio was too high for him to get the necessary loan. Seeing that he'd never asked for anything and always given everything, I rallied my siblings and told them I'd like to buy the vehicle for him. The next day, when he went back to try and work out a way to secure a loan or lower the cost, I called him to let him know that he needn't bother, as all of the money I'd saved from working overtime that year, plus my siblings' contributions, meant the truck was his. No loan needed. He was in the dealer's office, and for the first time in his life, he cried. When he attempted to say he'd pay us back, I reminded him of all the sacrifices he made to give us the life we have, let him know how much I loved him, and that I only hoped that I could one day be half the man and father he is. Great episode as always, and whether or not I win, I want to say how amazing it is to see you do this. Merry Christmas and continued health, happiness, and success to you and your family from Aaron. Aaron, that was really insanely thoughtful of you. I love the way that you rallied your siblings together to do something nice for your dad. It's always nice to be able to do something nice for family. It's oftentimes difficult for kids right now. Work is hard for young people to get because you need experience, but nobody's willing to give you jobs to get experience. Anyway, but I got to give this to you. That was a really thoughtful thing to do. And I know and I can tell from this that it meant a lot to you to do that. It meant a lot to your dad to receive that gift. And I'm sure that your siblings will echo the sentiment that it was probably one of the better gifts that they've ever given your dad. So, congratulations, man. The JHS Panther Cub V2 is yours. I will reply to the comment in the original post, the Stompbox Saturday Christmas special, and we will get in touch and see how you will go about getting yourself a this pedal. So, one last gift, and this prize is for the Keeley Aria compressor overdrive, which we demoed on the Christmas special. This is the exact one that we demoed. It basically, since we finished the video, it's been sitting in the box waiting for me to decide who wins this pedal. Now, this one was kind of tough because there's a lot of great ones out there. There's a lot of great comments that have come in, and it was nice to be able to read some of these. And I decided to go with a comment that was a gift given to somebody that you didn't know, given to somebody that was desperately in need, and someone that you you did it purely because you felt like it was the right thing to do. And it's really hard because there's 2 of these particular comments that really, like, I I enjoyed seeing and really enjoyed reading. So, in some way, shape, or form, I wanna find a way to give you guys both something awesome. I'm not quite sure how we're going to do that, but I will read both comments, and you guys will be able to see how hard it is for me to come up with who is going to get what. I picked up a homeless man named Ron I had just met and took him to the department store to buy new shoes, clothes, socks, etc. He told me nobody has ever done anything like this for me before. It was a great feeling knowing that you could help someone down and out in Detroit, Michigan wintertime. Yikes. When I took him back to the street where he was staying, we also brought new clothes and stuff for his friends. Ever since then, I go visit the homeless by myself or with a friend or two and bring the necessities to them. Everyone wants to give food or water, but sometimes they need respect and love and the basics. It's a great gesture if you try hard to remember their names because it shows then that you care and remember them. I wish I had more money to do this more frequently, but I try to help at least 1 to 3 times a month. I go out, hit the streets, and do it because you actually see your money spent and lives changed. If you give to an organization, you never actually see what your donation did for anyone. Love it. Absolutely love it. Next one. Awesome video, awesome information. That was super good. Look into the pedals you cover and a hell of an entertaining video. In the winter of 2012, I was traveling through the Pacific Northwest. At some little town in Oregon, I pulled off the freeway to grab lunch. This little town had probably a total of 2 restaurants. After grabbing food and heading back to the vehicle with the leftovers from lunch, I saw in the parking lot next door there appeared to be someone that I presume was homeless sleeping on the doormat of an old abandoned motel building. I couldn't tell if it was a man or a woman, but I noticed they were not wearing any shoes on their feet and it was freezing. Without thinking twice, I wrote God bless on my lunch leftovers box, slipped the shoes off my feet that I had just purchased a few days earlier, and left the food and a pair of shoes right next to the sleeping individual, tiptoeing, trying my hardest not to wake them. I remember the feeling of not only gratitude, but a feeling of extreme compassion as I walked back to the vehicle in my socks. That feeling was probably the strongest I have ever felt, the real, true giving spirit that Christmas is all about. Wow. And I got Ian. I know you're watching with me right now. Many, many good people out there in the world, few and far between, but closer than we think. Absolutely. So you can kind of see my dilemma. I want to be able to do something nice for the both of you, but I only have this one Keeley pedal to give away. Hmm. Hold on a second. They say the worst thing to do in broadcast is to have dead air, but I had to have that dead air for the time being because I needed to satisfy my soul because these were just too good to not give something to these two people. So, to one of you, I've decided to gift the Greer Amps Tomahawk. Now, I don't really want to part with this because I really like it, but at the present moment, I have not found much of a use for it. I would rather see this go to somebody who is going to enjoy it and use it and have a great time with it. It's an awesome sort of tweed deluxe style overdrive. I have a demo here on my channel and I love it. I think it's great, but one of you guys deserves this. Absolutely. So I have to decide who gets what. So let's decide. All right. Looking at both of them, here we go. Taylor Richens, I'm going to gift you the Tomahawk Deluxe Drive because I feel like this is kind of the same spirit of your comment. Uh, you gave to someone without knowing them and them not expecting it. And I certainly was not expecting to give this to you, but I hope you enjoy this little reward for your act of kindness. It may have been in 2012, but an act of kindness means a lot in this weird, weird world. So thank you so much for that act of kindness. And thank you for coming to my channel, becoming a subscriber. And I want to thank you in a very nice way. So that Greer Amps Tomahawk is going to be yours. And then that means to the big guns, and because he's been a supporter for a very, very long time, and it means so much to me that he is. Jay Steen, the Aria is yours. So, congratulations to all the winners. This is going to be awesome. I will reply to those comments on the video right now and let you guys know that you won pedals. So, Jay Steen, let's reply to you right now. Hey, you won the Keeley Aria. EM me your contact info by, let's see, we need a deadline. All right, tonight is the 11th. So let's say, okay, I absolutely will need to know by, I will need to know by the 18th. Otherwise, I'm never going to have the time towards the end of the month to pack these things up and send them to you guys. So by January 18th, there we go. Jay Steen, you have officially won the Aria. Taylor Richens, you have won the Tomahawk. I'm terrible at typing. We're going to go down. There is Mark Satterwhite. And where is that other comment? Should have probably done this some other way. There he is, Albus. All right, my friends, there you go. Our winners have been chosen. Fortunately, there's nothing I can do for my father's hand don't work anymore. Wow. Dang. That's crazy, man. How long did he work in that field? Because that's legit work right there. So there you go, everybody. I'm really excited that you guys all took part in this. It means a lot to me that you guys support the channel and that you guys continue to watch. And I continue to drink coffee. I like that too. That's a lot of fun. And this was one that I really wanted to do. I've been wanting to do a Christmas special for some time, but just, things just never really seemed to work out in years previous. This year was, I felt like I had to make it happen. 40 years on that job, man. Yeah, no wonder he's got some nerve damage. I could imagine that kind of stuff. Oh, the repair stuff, especially, man. Oh, hats off to him, man, for sticking with it for that long. That is insane. So yeah, I'm very happy that we did this. I'm very happy that we did the Christmas special and that we had something fun to go off of. And it was a lot of fun for me to make the video and to have my friends get involved. I got to say thank you to all of them. There's so many to name. You can watch the Christmas special and see for yourself just who all joined us for this. But I really want to do more. I wish that I could give more stuff away, and I probably could. So, how's about, let's see. Hmm, maybe, just maybe, we'll have another giveaway soon. I don't know. We might. I can't promise anything. However, I do want to let the winners know that they are going to get just a tiny, tiny little bonus thing in their I guess I can call it a Christmas stocking. I'm going to include a couple of these rockboard flat patch cables. These things are awesome, great for tight pedal board spaces. So each person that won, let's see, I have 8 of them. So each of our winners is going to get a pair of those, which is going to be very awesome. And hopefully over the course of the next few months, we will be having some fun. Of course, man, NAMM coming up. which leads me to an exciting announcement, which I will do something a little bit more formal on very, very soon, probably next week. You might want to pay attention to the Gibson slash Epiphone social media streams on Saturday, the 26th of January, the Saturday of NAMM, say between 12 noon and 1 p.m. So kind of like usual Stompbox Saturday time. It's very fitting. You might want to pay attention to that because I'm very excited to say that me and Gibson and a couple other people are going to be doing something very fun during the NAMM show. I hope you all can join us. I believe it's going to be streamed live. If not, I will be recording it myself on video for posterity, and maybe it'll just get uploaded that way. Either way, more news will follow on it. If you are in the Southern California area, that week of NAMM on Thursday night, me and the band Cockeyed Optimist are playing a gig at the Juke Joint in Anaheim. It's 21 plus, and it's a NAMM party for simple amps and Viper guitars. We'd love to see you there. If you want to be able to get in, I believe you will need a pass for it. So please send me a DM here on YouTube, or if you follow me on any other form of social media, I might be able to swing that. um, I would love to see a lot of you there if you are in the area. If you're not, we'll figure something out. We'll figure out for a way for you guys to see that. So at the end of it all, that's it. I think I've said enough. Uh, it's been 36 minutes. I guess I'll just leave you with this. So we are getting more guitars in. I'll tease you all with this. This is a Framus Diablo from the D series. It's a very cool kind of stratty guitar that has a little bit of an SG color scheme to it, which is kind of cool. And we, of course, will eventually get a demo of the Jennings Navigator in this sick sonic blue. Oh, just look at that. That thing is that's a thing of beauty. I love this guitar. It's an absolutely phenomenal instrument. All right, Ian, thanks for hanging out for the long haul of this. I always appreciate having you on and watching the videos and leaving the comments. It's nice to know that there are fans out there. It keeps me going. Oh, I'm a great guy with a big heart. Oh, early tomorrow morning because those guitars need playing all the time. Oh, please, man. It's been a long week. It's been so long. I'm drinking coffee at 6:30 in the evening. I should not be doing this. It's been a long one. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me for this. We will try to do this on a more regular basis so that maybe some more people will be watching live. Um, 2019 is going to be an interesting year, and hopefully, it's going to be one that means growth and it means a lot of really cool stuff coming up. Only time will tell. Thank you so much, and I will see you all on the flip side. And until then, I wish you all great tone and happy stomping. Cheers. Mm.